So I went to. I'm going to talk about how I'm editing too much. Anyway, I went to go compile a new video of the clips I had. Today, this is going to be episode 4, and this is going to be the first one where I didn't start the day going, "Hey, it's episode 4," or day 4 or whatever I've been saying, and that felt like I had it in there, and I just kind of like jumped into it, and that's what I normally would do in the past. Granted, but I don't want to do that anymore. I don't like it. So hang on. Yeah, I want that to be like that. Thank you very much. Um, so yeah, I don't want to do that anymore. So hello. Oh, no, there's a crafting table too. Good addition there, John. John built a filter so that the iron goes to iron chest and the poppies, and you can not compost the poppies if you want them. Um, yeah. So hello, welcome to episode 4. I've cleared my inventory of anything that might indicate spoilers. I suppose saying that is in and of itself a spoiler. Hang on, let me fix that. Right, turns out I don't have any spare pants. So yeah, welcome to episode 4. There definitely haven't been any spoilers as of yet. Is that a spoiler? Oh, was this when I walked past this? Was that a spoiler? Oh well, get spoiled, idiots. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I caught you door handed. Stop. Please. No griefing. I don't want to have to post rules. That's so fucking boring. Do you need help picking up all of these doors you put down? You can do it on your own? Okay. Thank you. Okay, so I should explain what I'm doing, why I got the beacon. Um, we need cobblestone actually pretty bad because I'm trying to make something. It's going to be a kelp farm, but it uses a lot of cobblestone. So I was like, how can I get cobblestone? I was like, I could go caving and look for the caves around the base that are not lit up. And then I was like, well, what if I did that with a beacon effect, making things easier for me? So I got a beacon, and now I'm digging. So I'm AFK doing the odd harvest. I get down to here and I see, hello, wandering trader. Dark oak saplings! Enough to plant 2 whole trees! Also, the pufferfish buckets are kind of cool. Also, this is our first access to white tulip. Um, very neat. Honestly, yeah, let's get rid of the crafting table. That can always be replaced. Thank you for your service. Don't spit on me. Beautiful. So I think that's the last tree we needed, actually. Other than, like, mangrove isn't out yet. Is what I almost said. Doesn't exist yet. You can't get the mangrove saplings yet. Where are we keeping our buckets of? Oh, who? It's not hard to stay organized, guys. Jeez Louise, there's a clear system. Okay. Let's get rid of some junk items. What are we doing with any of that? I want to keep that because that's the first one. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Pff, terrible item. That's honestly not worth keeping, but I'm going to keep it anyway. Okay. This feels a little bit less ridiculous. Yeah, I think so. We've got dark oak, jungle, acacia, oak. We have the both access to both fungi. Spruce. We have birch somewhere, and if not, they're over there. And now, is that? I think that's all of it. We have access to all wood. That's amazing. In a 250 by 250, that's missing. I think just 2 types of wood, just spruce and dark oak. Still pretty good. Okay, so right now I'm rendering a video that I'm hoping will be small enough to upload. I got new editing software, and man, that was that. Anyway, yeah, So I'm hoping this time, this is my third render, that hopefully it'll be an appropriate size. I got maybe a little bit carried away. Yesterday though, I discovered there's a cave attached to, I mean, it's attached to this cave. So there's a section of this cave that I knew I hadn't yet explored, but I didn't realize what it was like until yesterday. It's very, very, oh, we've got some dark here too, actually. Let's light this up. This is not part of it, so I'm lighting it up so mobs don't spawn here. Oh, there's all this here too. Wow, still so much to explore. But down here, I'm recording the whole trip so you can see the way that we get there. Down here, we come into, I know it'll be very hard to see, so I brought a night vision potion. This goes all the way to the world border, but like all the way to the far corner. So from spawn out to, oh, look at all those zombies over there. From spawn all the way to, you know, the far corner. Actually, it's the ice chunk corner. I don't know why I decided to train archery down here. It's just what I've decided to do. Oh, okay. That was weird. I don't want to mine the ores and stuff because it's kind of like cool having them down here. But yeah, this is just a huge, oops. Okay, I don't know why I even tried to shoot it. Yeah, it's just this awesome open cave with diamonds and lots of mobs. Like a lot of mobs, always. You can just kind of infinitely run around and fight in it. So it's great for training like archery where you don't even have to really get close to them. But you could train unarmed, you could train axes, swords, whatever you want. I just thought I'd share it because I thought it was super cool. I love caves that are big and open like this. I almost want to build in it, but there's nothing that would be really worth doing, I don't think, for the most part. Keeping it like this is probably the most utility I have for this space. Great opportunity to train archery, though, up. It was all the way down at just, you know, level 0 before I discovered this. I don't have infinity on my bow yet, so, you know, I don't exactly have a lot of ammo. Interesting, we don't have that many arrows, but I guess we don't have a proper mob farm, so of course we don't. But there's one thing more I want to show you. Just killing all there is to kill. Okay, apparently not. If we go over in this way direction, more diamond, cool. I haven't even seen that one yet. There is, if you zoom in, you can see there's an amethyst geode here as well. We've got more diamond in the water. Lots of diamond. There's so much diamond here. Holy hell. This is awesome. I couldn't be happier with this discovery. I'm sad to leave the diamond, but also I think it'll look cool while you're using the space to fight and train. So I don't know, I'm just having a lot of fun with this. Alright. Okay, still AFK, and I hear multiple lightning strikes. I'm hoping we got skeleton horses somewhere nearby. Dawn of a new day. Today we have there's a bunch of stuff I want to achieve today. First of all, we're at the point now where we don't have to worry about XP, so we've got mending on everything, which means it's now kind of worth getting netherite. We do have these 4 ancient debris here, and I honestly don't know. I don't feel right taking them because I didn't get them. I don't know how they got there. I'm assuming somebody like Bibs put them there. So we want to get netherite. Easiest way to do that, especially without access to TNT, really, because there's no desert, so no sand, is beds. I'd do that probably even if I had access to TNT, to be honest. So we have a bunch of sheep here, probably a lot more sheep than I need, but I'd like to make a proper sheep farm with these sheep. I realize I forever ago made the dispensers to do this. There's 34 of them there. I'm probably going to use like 16 of them. So I want to make the sheep farm. I want to add some automatic kelp production to the kelp farm. I have designed a better version of a automatic kelp farm that I'm really excited to build. I'm not going to stand here and suggest nobody's ever built that one before. I just, you know, assembled this one without looking it up. So very well may be something somebody else has made. And then after that, I want to get some sort of like building to like be able to grind out some good brewing experience, alchemy XP. Um, just because I'd like to get the levels really more than anything else. Um, yeah. So that's the to-do list of today. We're gonna start with the sheep so that the sheep farm starts producing wool now rather than later, and then we collect wool while we're building the other stuff, which will then allow us to get netherite. Hot dog. Okay, slightly new plan. Instead of 16, there's going to be 14 a sheep in every one of these in front of the dispenser spots. And I'll have, basically just a doorway to enter into here where I can stare at the sheep. And then a collection thing. Not sure how we're going to access the collection. We'll figure that part out then. Easy. Like, look how easy this is. All we have to do is put shears into these, and fill each of them with shears. There's an observer observing that block. The observer powers this block, which powers this redstone, which powers the dispenser. So every time the grass grows or is eaten, it shears. It shears. It shears. So all we have to do now is get the sheep trapped into these. I should have saw that coming. Okay, how do I have to just completely change the design, don't I? Okay, so I messed it up on that corner, but not this corner. But I also messed it up on this corner, and not that corner. What the hell happened here? Okay. Fixed it. It was, this one was too far forward, and then this one was somehow also too far forward. Anyway. So let's build this in. I'm just probably going to do that to make it a flatter wall. Okay. Yep, and then we can put whatever building block around and behind them to, you know, have the visual event. We'll make the doorway out of it, seal it in. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to put the blocks on top and then put the sheep in kind of right away. Oh, but then I have to do this collection thing still. Ugh. I'm so tired of sheep farms. They're so simple. They really are just, this is it. This is the best way, honestly. You can make it much more compact so you don't have to look at it. But I like to be able to look at it, go in and change the colors if I want to, stuff like that. So, oh well. obviously I have to show that there was a random ocelot that showed up at the house, and I named him Pabu, and now he comes with me wherever I go, I guess. I don't want to do that to him. I know what I'm gonna do. I don't want to lose Pabu. I want him to live safely but happily. Pabu, do you happen to like sheep? What the hell are you doing, man? Come on. Oh, you can't really make it up. Can you make... No, you can't. It's too much to ask. I'm sorry. Yeah. He's obviously better than all of the cats we have already. Pabu. Oh, interesting. When they're on the lead, they don't run, but as soon as you put them on, they do. Interesting. Alright, I just realized that's a really terrible spot for Pabu. Because the sheep will harm him. Or someone could come to kill sheep and harm him. Come on, Pabu. That sheep can come too if he wants. I'm just gonna end up killing him anyway. Okay, new spot for Pabu. Where? Ooh. You can be the railway cat. I feel like that makes sense. Not really at all, but sure. There you go, buddy. Okay, because this wasn't all within one chunk, I wanted to split it up just to decrease the amount of the chance I need to fix this. This is functionally built. I'm probably gonna want to get some more grass along underneath there. I don't know why I put all my dirt away already. This is now producing already, which is going to be great. It's kind of a weird collection system. I can change it later. Right now, we just need to get the wool. That's got to be our priority. So here we are. It's built. Kind of ugly at the moment as far as being inside of it goes. This is the outside of it. And if you get up somewhere, you can actually see... Maybe I can get here. Hang on. Keep hanging on. Ah, shoot. Okay, let's just try that again, because I think I can make that jump if I just try hard enough. There we go. Yeah, and you've got this kind of cool area up here. I don't know if I'm going to put anything up there or not. It's like, I don't know, it's like a sheep bunker? Whatever, man. So let's get that dirt down, and we'll move on to completely not being in this area at all, and probably not even loading that farm, working on our... Come on, brain, you got it. Kelp. Automatic kelp production. Okay, so I need to... Hang on, I'm going to demo it for myself first, honestly, because it's... I built it last night, kind of under the influence. It does work. It definitely works. Okay, so then we go back. And then that's that. So the kelp goes actually on this observer. It grows here, and when it gets taller, the observer will observe that change and ka-chow, push that out. Except for this observer needs to face down, not sideways. Silly. And you can make it so it's like too wide, like so. Okay. Please don't go sideways. All right. Well, we can change that, and then you create something like this, and then you can just kind of create like a long trough of it, and then you add water on the end. So imagine, you know, you'd have like water source blocks here as well, so that when it breaks the kelp, it guaranteed makes it a water source, so it flows up and then does the same thing we do up there, where it flows up and then over into that catch bin. We're going to make just one the length of this, because anything else I think might be a little bit unnecessary. Also, I want to make a proper, like a big thing of this at like my proper base when we open the world, so I don't want to do too much of that here. And I don't want to overload the system. There's a number of reasons where we're not going to make it huge. I don't know, I feel like this is so simple I can totally record the building process of this. Famously, Minecraft community does not like to watch Redstone, but I feel like this is simple enough Redstone where I can get away with it, and then I get to pretend like I'm a qualified and good at Redstoner. So that's a win-win. So all we're doing right now is we're putting the floor of the kelp farm in. This is the handy thing here, like the trick we're utilizing is the bottom kelp will never move, like it just stays there forever. But when it attaches to one that grew above it, that's a detectable event. Likewise, when it removes, so it'll double fire, but whatever. And so the trick is we're observing that rather than observing like the part that grows. So my previous kelp farm, it would have to be at least 3 tall, and it would observe the top one, the third, or no, it would observe the third one and then piston the middle one, which, okay, come on, man, which wasn't a terrible system, but what would happen is because kelp can get stuck at like growth level 2, I had to also include a manual firing mechanism where it would trigger, and like every day I used a daylight sensor for that. Oh jeez, this is kind of annoying actually. That was super successful. I can tear out that dirt now, and then we can use that dirt for the rest of it. That was actually a really successful system, but I don't know, I wanted something a little bit more efficient, I think. This one harvests the kelp as soon as it grows to stage 2. Instantly, there's no wait. So there's no downtime. There's no, oh, well, this one isn't growing anymore, so you have to wait. It grows, it fires right away. No stall time, which means I don't need any additional circuitry to make it fix itself if it ever breaks itself. I'm really happy with this design. I assume someone else has made something like this before. It's kind of too... It feels too efficient that nobody at like the higher level of Minecraft Redstone has done. But, oh well. I don't need to be the first to do it. But if I am, hell yeah, look at this. And then we put these facing down. Oh, I thought... Okay, I need to go grab some more. Okay, so the really important part about building the water for this is that it you have this so that it forces it to flow. Are you joking me? It's fine. I have to fill all that in later. So what you do is you actually put the layer above, like up here, in first. And what that does is, with blocks underneath it, is it makes it flow. If I didn't have these blocks here, it wouldn't flow all the way over to where we want to be, and it would make me sad. So what we do is we put the blocks down, then the water, make it so it flows the way we want it to flow. We could even protect this by putting like slabs along here. So that, you know, the kelp can't grow into it, but it won't anyway, so we don't have to worry about that at all. So now the water flows. Any kelp that flows up to the top will go into the collection bin. Hooray! We take out our dirt. Now, at this point, we could just plant the kelp and let the growing of the kelp solve it, but that isn't going to be super extremely reliable. So what I like to do is help it along. Not really with a whole lot of rhyme or reason. The growing of the kelp creates the source blocks that we're going to need as well. But we'll have a pretty good idea if it's working if all of the dirt floats up. It's really important that those 2 middle blocks, like these are sources. Like really, really important that they're sources. Now I don't know why that one keeps not... Oh, because that's not a source. Now it should all be good. And theoretically, we can... Yes. From pretty well anywhere along here. Cool. Now we just have to put the kelp in. I don't think I have enough, but that's... Well, let's find out. Need 1, 2, like 10 more? Such a weird length. I thought this was completely different. So yeah, all of the kelp will flow into the same collection system as the other kelp. Very neat. Ooh, and look, we got all that dirt as well. Huzzah. And once I put this last couple pieces of kelp in, the automatic part of the kelp farm is functional, and we'll have just over a stack of automatically growing kelp. I'm not sure what the yield on that's gonna be. Alright, the moment of truth, though, is do we have enough wool to go get netherite? Or I'm just looking for 3 stacks is plenty for now to get me started. I feel like we have it. I feel good. 1, 2, boom. Oh! Hell yeah, there we go. We got it. Cool. We're gonna go to 3 stacks of wood as well, and we're gonna go to, or planks anyway, and we're gonna go also get some fire resistance potions, and then we're gonna go to the nether and start getting some goods. Okay, it's dawned on me that perhaps not everyone is aware. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, 7. How you use beds to get netherite. It's actually quite easy. You find somewhere where there's not a lava lake, preferably. Make a huge strip. Go every so many blocks. Place the bed. Right-click it. Makes a huge explosion, and you find ancient debris. That was nice and conveniently timed. It's not super duper common this way, but it's pretty good. I prefer to use TNT if you have it, but I don't have access to sand, so we don't have it. It's about as good as it gets. So you just keep making these poke holes every so many blocks. Ka-chow. You have to put it as far back as you can, and it is important you don't break all these blocks, because if I break that, I'll take a lot of damage. And you'll notice there is an abundance of fire seemingly at all times. Because the bed produces fire. You can check underneath the fire. The ancient debris doesn't burn indefinitely, so you don't have to worry about putting fire on it. It will go out on its own. So you need 4 ancient debris per tool, basically, to get a netherite ingot, which is actually quite expensive. It does take a while to collect. I'm gonna dig this out just in case that there was ancient debris underneath it. The spawning rules of ancient debris is it spawns preferably lower in the ground and never exposed to air, which means if you find a spot that you can clear quickly, you know it's not so bad. The problem is, mining takes so long, so explosions are the way. And I'm just going to keep plugging away at this until we eventually have something to report. Either I somehow kill myself, or we get the ancient debris we're looking for. Okay. 1 stack of beds, 64 beds, got me 10 ancient debris. I feel like I got more than a little bit unlucky. Because that feels like a little bit too little to be believable. I'm just putting out the fires just because that's just so much. That's so many blocks exposed. I'm so sad. I was hoping to get at least my tools done. Maybe 4. I was like 4 items upgraded will be a bit disappointing, but at least we'll have that. I didn't even get 3. I got 2.5 upgrades. So, oh boy, we're gonna go back and I guess upgrade what we can upgrade, get some more beds and some more potions, because I used pretty well all of what I had, and give it another shot, I guess. Alright, I'm going to upgrade my sword, which just needs unbreaking added to it. And I'm going to upgrade this pickaxe because it's finished. That's our first bit of netherite. Yeehaw. So our damage increased. Our sheep did have enough wool to do another run, so I'm just going to really quickly brew some more potions. Because we do have 1, 2, 3. This one's already pretty well ready to go. We just got to give it gunpowder. That'll bring me to 7, which I think is... Oops. I think that's enough. And we're going to go back and do another run, because I really want to get my netherite going. Also, we do have an extra scrap. So, with the 2 extra I had, that brings us closer. Still not comfortable using those, though. Okay. We have 4 netherite ingots. That still needs to upgrade, but whatever. Let's go with that. That doesn't need to get any better. This has lots of room for improvement. Actually, it's just missing sharpness. Oh, okay, cool. And then this is missing Soul Strider. But good enough. Oh, man. Look at those feet. Look at those feet. We are now souped up. That's amazing. Oh, it feels so good to have netherite tools again. Oh, I feel so much better all of a sudden. It's like being poor just washed off of me. Yo, what's it like in diamond, you friggin' noob? Okay, so we've got we took some minute, we bought some books. My sword is finished, my shirt is finished, my this is finished. Neither of these actually that already is efficiency 5. This doesn't need it. There's no need for it whatsoever, so I'm not gonna bother. I need 9, 12 more ancient debris. I'm gonna take some time and I'm gonna make a room where you can brew potions and get the XP, the alchemy XP. But like brew lots all at once, because this kind of sucks. I'm kind of sick of this.